Hello everyone and welcome. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Cancer for the week of February 6th through the 12th of 2023. And I would also like to give special thanks to those of you who have subscribed to my channel, as well as left a thumbs up and comments. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. Alright, first card out, Page of Wands. So maybe you're getting a call this week, or maybe you're making a call long distance. This could be a call for travel to go to work for some of you as well. Seven of Swords, moving on, picking up, moving on, making some big decisions for yourself. You're not telling anybody about it, you don't have to. You know, eventually you have to make these decisions for yourself. You know, you guarding your good name, your attitude. You're just not informing everybody about what you're doing with your life because you know somebody's going to feel they have the right to judge you. And the Four of Rods. So good solid foundation. You're off on, a good solid step. You know which way you want to go. You know what you want to have in your life. And you know how you got to go about getting it. So you're not, you're learning to, for all your accomplishment this far, you're learning to actually reward yourself a little bit more. Maybe you've been watching your funds and that sort of thing and hanging on and making sure that you have enough going forward in the future. Maybe there was an unexpected bill that comes in this week or you just had in the past. It was a little bit more than you had anticipated. So, you're realizing that you have to change your direction for what you want to do in order to make sure that this doesn't have a repeat performance in the future for yourself. And the Five of Cups. So there you are. Definitely, looking at where you came from, what you've had, what you've accomplished, what you've had to let go. And there's more on offer. So you're, once you get past this little bit of depression for some of you, we all go through that. And you're just going to turn around, pick up those cups, go over the bridge, and keep moving forward with your future. And the Knight of Wands. So there you are. You're definitely thinking of taking some sort of trip somewhere. Going somewhere to, visit some people, or just taking a trip that, maybe you're trying a new adventure for yourself for some of you. Maybe something that some of your friends are thinking of doing, like a getaway somewhere, trying something more adventurous. But do be careful. Make sure that you have everything you need with you. If you're taking that stroll in a new territory in the bush, you have a compass and a coat and some water. A light is very important too. If it gets darker than when you get back, you can put your sweater on and have light to see which way you're going, that sort of thing. Don't make any hasty decisions of when you go on this little bit of a outing, that you make sure you're ready for it. And the High Priestess. So most definitely talking to somebody who knows a lot about your past, your family. This could be an aunt, uncle, somebody that just has gone through a lot of things themselves in life. So you realize that when you're talking to them and you're getting, just bouncing ideas off them, that what they're saying to you, it's from their heart. It's not malicious or trying to, sway your opinion one way or the other. And Seven of Cups. So lots of ideas this week for yourself. Maybe you've started some new adventure. You've, proposed it to others. But just make sure whatever your inventions are, if this is what it is, or make sure you write it down on a piece of paper and keep it to yourself. Because until you get a patent or something like that, you don't want somebody else taking it over and you questioning later on, I shouldn't have let them know that sort of thing for some of you. The Queen of Swords. So you're feeling more independent. You're developing courage, verbal skills. You're, defending yourself if you need to. You're not afraid to, face the truth, good or bad, and realize which way you want to go with this. You want things in your life to be more soft. What I mean by that is, you want to enjoy things. You don't want to have to always be worrying about if you have enough, am I on the right path, that sort of thing. And the Tower, you've had some sort of awakening this week as well. Something's happened that you've got that little bit of glimmer of light of what's happening and going on around you. So you're following your intuitions a little bit more. You're realizing that, if this is financial, if this is a job that you're having, that you realize that it's not very stable. It's not as stable as you wanted it to be. So you're starting to see that, maybe I need to take a step in a different direction. So you're setting yourself up on that alignment. And if this is a friendship or your finances, same thing. You're realizing, what you've got to do in order to make your life more profitable going forward for yourself. And if it's friendships, well, sometimes you have to let people out of your life let go so that you can move forward for yourself. You'll have more growth. And the Page of Cups. So there you go. Good news coming in. Now, this could be romantically as well for some of you. Maybe somebody you've heard from somebody you haven't talked to for a long time, or, somebody from your childhood you ran into, and you just sort of have a spark. You have the same sort of interests and ideals in life. You get along really well. You just, you're on the same wavelength. You enjoy each other's company. You can trust this person. They can trust you. So some sort of breakthrough coming in for you. And the 10 of Rods. So laying those burdens down. Finally letting go of, all those things that's been weighing on your mind for a long time. Maybe you have a lot of issues in your job for some of you. This could be in a family life and others. Maybe you've, done a lot of things and just trying to help others and realize that, they've now made it your position to carry all these burdens, and you're realizing that you don't want to do it anymore. It wasn't your responsibility to take it on in the first place. So you're learning to, give it back. Let somebody else take the burdens. And the 10 of Pentacles. Very nice card. So something coming into your life unexpectedly. This could be an inheritance. This could be some sort of long-lasting, money, like a good job, that sort of thing for some of you. There's money in the picture here too. Good business deals, trust funds. Maybe you're investing in a home for some of you as well. Something that's going to be long-lasting for most of your life, if not more, which is wonderful. And the 2 of Swords. So there you go. You're not trying to make a hasty decision. You're just sort of sitting there. You're refusing to make a choice at this time. You don't want to make a wrong one. So rather than making any, you're just sort of waiting. You're trying to bide your time as best you can for as long as you can. But you also realize that if you don't make the choice, it will be made for you, and sometimes it doesn't go the way you always wanted it to. And the 10 of Swords. So some sort of betrayal. Somebody's let you down. Now this could be in your family, or this could be in your relationships, your job sites in some cases, friends, relatives. Somebody that you've realized that they don't have your best interest at heart at all. So, it was painful to come to that conclusion that, where you've put down your roots is not where you're supposed to be. Somebody's betrayed you. So you're going to take the swords out of your back. You're going to stand up. You're realizing that this relationship, whichever area it is in your life, that it's done. There's no sorries, no going back. There's no backtracking here, backtracking. You know, you've realized that that was the last straw. They've hurt you for the last time. You're no longer, going to allow this to keep coming around. And the Judgment card. So there it is. You've put off making this decision for a long time. And now you're realizing that the time is up. You're facing the truths. You're shutting the doors. You're no longer going to feel guilty about this, because you need to let go of anybody who's been abusive to you. Maybe somebody's been yelling at you or screaming at you, and you're realizing that that's not a quality of life. So you're learning to let that emotional part of you go so that you can move forward yourself. You're correcting different areas of your life so that you can heal and go forward. So that's very good. Sometimes that's what you have to do in order to stand on firm ground for yourself in the future. All right, I am going to pick and shuffle you an Angel Oracle card. But these look good. You have some pretty good ideas here. It's good to realize what you need to cut out of your life. I know it's not always easy to admit to it sometimes, but it's the right step for you this week. All right. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So there you go. All right. On that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.